as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombada!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Revelio. An astronomy table. Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? Well, my feet didn't turn into beads. That's a good start.
Revelio.
Should have known a herbologist would use devil's snare.
Revelio.
Okay.
Revelio. Compulsor. Revelio. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo.
Da. Evo me doma igram play. Da. A bilo mi je, brate, pretoplo išao kući bježiti. A jebi ga, najeo se, brate, ko svinja, šta ću mi? Jebi ga, nisam htio. Razmišljao sam o tome, znaš?
A sarcophagus.
Da,
This must. That
ali
should cause
nisam...
the curse.
Ja.
Hopefully.
Ti, šta je? A da. A jebote. Pa uđi bar nek puše tamo, idi kupi ono glupane. Da bude... Potroši 100 eura i uzmi si ono. Znam, ali bar nešto. Samo ga pozicioniraj drugačije. Znaš. Jebote, da. Ne znam. A šta je ne popraviš, jebote?
Ne, šta popravim?
Da. A čekaj, šta je u firmi, šta je, ko je bio?
Jo. Kad je? Andreja i ovaj.
A?
Revelio.
Znači, cijela garda se skupila. Jebeno.
Bilo.
Znam, zvao me bio. Jesu sklopili? Aj, barem nešto. Pa jeba, evo šta je rekao Tić?
Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants.
Aha. A ti dok budeš pričao doće Božić.
A da.
Koji da mu nisi nikakvu bombu bacao, konju jedan.
A ne? Ne pričam, malo.
Pa znam ja da moraš, ali morao si ti više puta.
A, mora, ako? A sad, stigao. A ne mogu.
Stisni ga jebote i da, brate, da znaš jebote. E pa je, znaš, ali boli te kurac.
Samantha will be
Pa
glad to hear
znam,
that
da,
the crest
pa
has been
to,
returned.
pa to.
I certainly hope it reverses the curse.
Da. Ne znam. A biće, da. Dobro. Ništa onda, ajde čućemo se. Ajde, čao.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Kasnije ću ja. Nemoj ti sada, ja kasnije. Ti si sa sobom.
Ti ćeš tako.
A da.
Levioso. Revelio.
Dobro, ajde. Kreni kurat.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll, nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course, I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
Kako ide? Evo, brate, ne ide nikako, vidiš. Jebu mi dan svi u 5 popodne.
Spare a moment. Idea to share with you.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one
Neću,
female.
brate moj, ne
Deke
smijem.
suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but the relationship...
I've seen thestrals.
Deke has seen some wild thestrals, not too... Then you'll need to purchase a spell. Once you've rescued the thestrals, and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Brate, ja ti igram preko Playke. A i... Šta je taj rast? Nikad to nisam niti čuo, niti igrao, evo, stvarno.
I was wondering when I'd see you again.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the thestrals.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Koliko posto? Pa brate, pa blizu sam kraja. Samo što ono, malo mi to sporije ide jer volim da imam sve istraženo,
Let me know if there's anything
Mako,
else
pa
I can
onda.
do to help.
Ali da hoću preći mogu, možda ne znam, 5 sati. Pa gotovo. Još 78%. A na questu sam, eto na 6%. Znači nema još kraja. A nisam nešto puno. Jebi ga, na večer, brate, volim se zavaliti iza u krevet i stavim si gore na telku i lagan sam, igram iz kreveta, pa onda ne mogu ni snimat, ali ono.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What?
Actually, perhaps another time. I've rescued the Thestrals and bought a spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent.
Jesam, da, sve će to nekako brzo. Mislim da je to nešto duže, ali... Čekaj, evo, pa sad ćemo mi to. 50 sati je u igrici do sada. Nisam je krenuo igrat. Kad sam krenuo, jebote, možda... Danas smo srijeda, ja sam možda krenuo igrat... Prošlu dana, tako. Tjedan dana, da.
Then use the pen.
I shall.
Jebenje. Sve mi se sviđa u ovoj igrici, baš mi je, a prvi put je sad igram. Nisam je uopće igrao dok je izašla. Nego sad gledam preko ljeta, šta ću igrat i rekao, ma nisam to prešao, daj, stvarno mislim, opasna je. Opasna.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Dođemo. Kao, ne mogu nikoga. Kaže. Kaže.
cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
Jebote, jebeno. Znači ova može biti samo jedna. Stvari, ja stavit ću jedan tu. Ovo biti tvoj box. To je to. Me zajebavate. Ajde. Jedan drugi. Jebeno. Hvala. Just breeding pen. Ej, kako da uzmem? Ja nabiti još. Ajde jebote. Znamo sad tu kamest.
Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio.
Levioso! 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 Blackman!
Your poaching days are over. Arresto momentum.
Expulsar ruthless, don't go easy.
Accio.
Potato, novice.
Stupefy.
Crucible.
Stupefy. Accio. Bombarder. Arresto momentum. Accio. Glacius. Confringo.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Pelt. Poor beasts. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Get a better lay of the land.
They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a knocktail.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Reparo.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. Poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our welfare? Who's there?
Confringo.
Someone.
Expelliarmus.
No.
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Revelio.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her on, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha Mora.
All right, I have the egg.
Oh.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy... seconds.
Let's make them count.
What have you done?
Stupid one.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend?
I'll check your fucking quiet. Stop right there. Avoid it.
See how you like this?
Arrest the momentum. Accio.
Stupid one.
I'll have taken your life. I've seen many ways to roast steak.
Back for more.
Stupid one. Good friend. Place it. Accurate. Cruising.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accurate. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Incendio.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Njobe!
Šta mi delaš?
Ništa, evo me igram play, brate. Da. Ti?
Idem sad, idem tenisom. 5 kilo. Kad se malo
It's time you learned the transformation spell.
kilica.
After you've
Pa,
completed the
znaš šta
required
sam pričao s
tasks, which I'm
popom?
certain will prove useful
Šta?
in finishing
Pa
your
rovin
field
da
guide,
se odradi.
attend my class to learn
A?
a new spell.
Hm?
Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far
Pa
in
tako, u
the term.
9. Nakon što on završi, 9 i po, 9. Da.
Čak.
Pa jebi ga, dobra ideja, šta?
Šta?
Malo prošetat piće, peli ništa. Klasično bunta.
Respekt,
Ništa, onda ti gledaj, brate, ti budi zvao kada budeš završio.
Može.
Pa eto.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Onda vidjeti to, a šta, znači ti ideš na tenis?
Idem sad u 6 da postanu raditi.
Da. Ništa, eto, šta onda, brate, kad budeš završio, zovi. Pa eto, pa ćemo...
Revelio.
Ajde.
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso.
Everything's all right.
Revelio. Levioso.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Revelio. Accio. Flipendo. Protego. Glacius. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Flipendo. Glacius. Flipendo. Glacius. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Bombarda. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Haunted Hall.
Crucio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Revelio.
I should investigate.
Lumos. Lumos.
That's that. Settled.
Confringo. Crucial. Glaciers. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Flipendo. Confringo. Glaciers. Crucial. Confringo. Crucial. Glaciers. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Accio. Flipendo. Glaciers. Confringo. Glaciers. Confringo. Crucial. Expelliarmus. Bovada. Arresto momentum.
not going to hurt you. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
A jebote. Eto, prosto. Maknite se, jebem vam mater. Dao samo maknu. Aj patak.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I'd spend the entire day in Hogsmeade if I could.
Anyone back, you guys?
Aloha Mora. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Šest ovih, da 100%. Jebeno.
Revelio.
Isto. Mislio sam da kad budem ovo smeće popio, to što mi sad svijetli ova strane, bit baš sve prikazano.
Revelio.
Stvarno je ovaj labirint je ovaj. Baš. To vidimo. Daj se ti spust dole, jebe ma mater jebote.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Jebote, pa di je?
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Cannot win. I'll wait to watch you try.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo.
So this is the underground harbour. The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
Revelio. Revelio.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to...
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Znam, jebem.
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
The pepper up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Puši kurac.
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
Yeah.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Peruvian Vipertooth.
Brilliant! Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide-behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide-behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
The Patronus Charm.
Well done. The only known survivor
Dobro,
of a
ajde daj
letherfold
sad taj
attack
papir i
was a wizard
kupat ću
named
jedno pa
Flavius
šta
Belden,
je
who was on
jebote.
holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Mojem liti majku, ako fluvam sada, moram sve iz početka. Jebem vam, mate.
Gamp.
That's it.
Bravo.
One of the principal exceptions
Yeah,
to
but
Gamp's
idemo
law
dalje.
is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Valjda prvo.
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The Rune Spore.
That's right! According to Parselmouth,
Ide ona,
each of the
jebo
runes falls with 3
majku,
heads,
pička ti
serves a
mater.
different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Da, ja znam, boli me kurac, jebote.
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Isolde Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
A jebote. Hoćemo kliknut prvo ili ovo u sredini? Chat piši, ajde. Ja bi čak možda prvi.
Elixir to induce euphoria.
Incorrect. The answer was Amotentia. Amotentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive. Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Jebote. Koliko rundi? Al cigaretu. Prvo cigara i onda ide nastavak. Ovo je marajuće da muka dođe.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Haversacking.
That's right. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when two chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Webbed feet.
No, the answer was bad luck. Native to the European coastline, the effects of what plant excretes stink sap?
Fluxweed.
I'm afraid the correct answer was Mimbulus mimbletonia. The pepper-up potion.
Linford of Stinchcombe.
Very good. Centuries later, in The Wizard and the...
His wand.
Incorrect. The answer was a single slipper.
The
Snallygaster...
The Scottish Highlands.
No, the answer was... The part bird, part... Who is the Muggle Knight?
Sir Lancelot.
No, the answer... The Three Witches... The world's largest...
Pantagruel.
No, the answer... Who was the first minister?
Ulick Gamp.
Yes, Gamp's greatest... You've answered all... You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless. Thank you for humouring me by participating. I had a splendid time. I put the book back on the pedestal for...
Revelio. Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. as I see in all of you. Tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. It won't. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I was, intrigued by stories of a giant squid and wanted to learn more. I encountered Scrope, who seemed delighted to share what he knew.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Dawned on me about the trip to... me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
But I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there. Bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Hello, pardon me.
Hello there. Was there something you needed?
Hello, I was wondering.
Oh, it would be... Are you all right? Are you holding your breath?
Sometimes Penny simply needs to remind herself to stop talking.
All right. I shall go and find Madam Mason.
Oh, this is splendid news indeed. You won't be sorry. You can find Mistress Mason at her home on the north edge of the village. Penny does hope she gets to work with you.
Fuck.
Hello, Madam Mason. I understand you have a shop to sell.
Why, yes. Yes, I do.
Yes, I am. I've always wanted to own a shop.
How marvellous. I think you will find my terms quite generous. But, and do please forgive me for asking, don't you think you might be a tad young to own a shop?
I am quite capable of owning a shop, I can assure you. I should think you'd be happy to have a buyer.
Well, I reckon
Ollie.
you have the confidence needed for such a venture. And of course you'll have Penny to help you. That elf could sell tea to a troll. I assume she told you she comes with the place.
She did indeed.
I like you. Tell you what, I shall sell you the space for an exceedingly fair price. I think you might just be shrewd enough to make a go of it.
An exceedingly fair price for a shop and an elf. What's the catch?
Huh? You are wise to be wary in business dealings. No catch, really. I simply ask that you allow me to do you the favour of buying the shop back. At a discount, of course, should your efforts fail. The last thing we need here in Hogsmeade is for one bad apple to spoil the barrel, if you get my meaning.
Ha! Your faith in me is overwhelming. You're sorely mistaken if you think I'm going to fail.
There's that confidence again. And, of course, I wish you every success. Do we have a deal?
It does sound intriguing, but I need to consider my finances first. I'll come and find you if I'm interested.
Very well, but I won't be able to keep the shop available for too long. If you do want the shop, I'd advise you to return to me as soon as possible. Hello again. You know, the shop won't be available. Penny is terrible.
Madam Mason, about the shop.
Yes?
I've decided I'd like to go ahead and purchase the shop.
I have to say I'm impressed. You are a remarkably resourceful student.
I am indeed.
And brave. You won't be sorry. Give me the money and I shall get the paperwork filed immediately.
Wonderful. Shall I head directly to the shop?
Please do. Oh, one more thing. Since my husband died, I've not been able to bring myself to retrieve some of his personal items. They're in a chest at the back of the shop. Penny has the key. As you get organised, I would be terribly grateful if you could help an old widow and gather his things for me before you open for business. I wish you the very best of luck in your endeavours. Penny will meet you there.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
Well, I've done it, Penny. The shop is mine.
Oh, Penny is so pleased. Penny was hoping you would be the one to purchase it.
I'm glad you're here to help me.
Goodness, what a kind thing to say. Penny will do all that she can to make this a success. There is much to do. The last tenant left in a bit of a rush, so we'll need to clean up and do some repairs.
Wonderful. I can only imagine what we might find in there.
It is most certainly nothing that you and Penny can't handle together. Shall we? Between the two of us, we should have this place up and running in no time.
Reparo.
Oh, Penny can... Nothing like a bit of hard work. Mistress Mason wanted Penny to be sure and give you this key. It opens a chest in the back room of this shop.
Oh, yes. She mentioned it to me. It contains some of her late husband's belongings.
Penny wonders if you should open the chest.
Are you holding your breath again?
Penny must get back to work now.
Revelio.
That's odd. Why would someone store one hat in here? That's not very hospitable.
Oh, goody! Someone to play with. You seem a canal sort. What fun this will be. For me, at least.
Revelio. Lumos.
Dobro.
That's new. Onwards, I suppose.
What in the... Who's there?
Seems as if I should hang something there.
Bombarda! Descendo!
These lanterns must belong somewhere.
Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Perhaps the lanterns are meant to be hung in the hands.
How enlightening!
Lumos.
Oh, you've come so far so quickly. Well done. You might be just the playmate I've been looking for. I do hope you enjoy my playground. I encourage you to tell everyone about it. If you make it out, that is. Please try. If you get to the end, perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement. I do want your shop to succeed, after all. What's the saying? Two sides to every story.
Bombarda!
Unfortunately for you, both sides are to my story. And you'll have to... I simply adore this blooming place. Don't you? You know, foliage, like most living things, won't survive for long in the darkness.
Revelio.
I wonder if I need to place lanterns to open these doors.
Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo.
Oh, I'm afraid of the dark.
Yeah, but...
Does it worry you that I can see you, but you can't see me?
Accio.
Should.
Accio.
Wingardium Leviosa.
A di sad treba?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I'd offer you a seat, but I'm rearranging the furniture. But don't want you getting too comfortable for what's in store, do I?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah, a worthy playmate. Well done.
Potato. Stupid one. Stupid one. Flipendo. Potato. Lumos. Lumos. Accio.
Aj, brate, hoćeš izaći?
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
What's this? A game within a game? Ooh, knight to h3. Nighty-night!
O jeba.
That was the wrong square.
Aj da. Kako mi možeš samo
I
tako
wonder if the
vratiti?
chess pieces on the board indicate where I can't go. That wasn't too
Oh
difficult.
goodness! I do hope you're having as much fun as me. I think I'll keep you around a bit longer.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Nas je ova stara prostitutka htjela ubiti. Da se mi zakupimo top, da pustimo tovar. A red da njoj ostane top. Može. Dođi ti na šak. Dođi ti.
Time to raise the stakes, so to speak. Where shall I set this? Now that should get your attention. Well, this has been fun. Much to do, much to do. See you in a bit. You've chosen the scholarly route. You'll need more than you've learned from books to best me.
Lumos.
Oh, deja vu. Watch yourself.
Lumos.
Sad samo vrtim.
Running in circles, are we? Perhaps you should retrace your steps.
Lumos. What was that?
Evet. Как лоб. Что?
Lumos.
Вот.
Defender. Lumos. Defender. Lumos.
Oh, how nice of him to pop in.
Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
It's always good to have a different perspective on things.
Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
So much fun to be had. My head is spinning.
Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Perhaps I should pull the lantern into this room to cause the room to rotate again. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Oh.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Make one
Wingardium Leviosa.
indeed. inordinately clever friend appeared to have traversed this seemingly never-ending dungeon relatively unscathed. And now I suppose you'll want to go. Everyone leaves me, usually in a straitjacket, never to return. I'm starting to take it personally. I'm tired of having no one to play with. Ooh. Ooh. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. If you can match wits with me now, and agree to give me unfettered access through the shop for, say, 1 day a month to have a little fun, I'll sign a contract. Pursuant to which, let me see, I will blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes, leave you and your customers alone at all other times, etc., etc. You get your shop, I get my chaos. Sound acceptable? Excellent! Let the games begin! That's just cat guy, but cat, I mean, cat. Try seeing things.
Jebem ti majku.
Someone deserving of the playground I so meticulously crafted. Such a treat to have fun again in my little dungeon.
I must say, I enjoy a good challenge.
Ah, a kindred, dare I say, spirit.
So, about the contract.
I am a poltergeist of my word.
Very well. I shall agree to your contract with one small addendum.
Hooray! No more of this unsatisfying banging about all day in a pitiful void. Wait, did you say one small addendum?
I did. In order that I have a successful shop with lots of customers, would you agree to causing chaos only after 9 o'clock in the evening?
Would you agree to at least 2 days a month instead of 1?
I would.
Pleasure doing business with you. You've worn me out. Ah, well done. I had a feeling about it. I have to admit, Cassandra did a wonderful job finding the perfect playmate.
Hello, Penny.
Penny is so glad you're back.
You knew exactly where I was going when I entered that chest.
Penny was beginning to think yet another shopkeeper was going to end up in St. Mungo's.
Another shopkeeper? St. Mungo's? I think you should explain, Penny. Penny, please stop holding your breath. Tell me what's going on.
Oh, please forgive Penny. Penny is forbidden from telling you anything.
But how can you be forbidden from telling me what's going on? I purchased this shop.
Penny is confused. Penny thought that if you came back, you would own the shop.
You should have told me the truth and punished yourself as necessary. I need to go and find Officer Singer.
Penny is so sorry. Penny wanted to tell you everything. Truly. Surely Officer Singer will know what to do. Penny will wait right here.
Officer Singer, I have some information you might be interested in.
Ah, good to see you again. What can I do for you?
Cassandra Mason sold me her shop and then tried to drive me mad in a haunted dungeon.
Cassandra Mason sold you her shop.
I am perfectly capable of owning a shop. But more importantly, did you not hear the bit about the dungeon?
No, I heard that bit too.
And, according to the house elf that came with the shop, she has done this sort of thing before. Repeatedly.
I wondered what was going on. She seems to have had a great deal of trouble keeping a tenant in that shop. In any event, these are serious accusations indeed. Perhaps a little visit with Cassandra is in order to clear this all up. Shall we?
Oh, hello, Ruth. I see you've met my new tenant.
Cassandra, it's my understanding that you sold your shop and your elf to this student. Now, they've been telling me some very interesting stories about your business practices. Perhaps you should come with me.
Stop her! Confringo!
Defender! Potato! Stupid! Glacis! Confringo!
What on earth are they teaching you at that school these days?
Glacis! Confringo!
I should have known better than to do business with a wily student.
Defender! Accio! Potato!
Ah, I'm disappointed in you, Cassandra. Incarcerate!
You don't know what you're doing!
Don't I? I always wondered why you couldn't seem to keep a tenant in that shop of yours. I must admit, the notion of a haunted dungeon never crossed my mind. Thanks for this. You can head back to the shop. Check on that house elf of yours. She's probably terrified.
Scrawny little traitorous elf! I should have known it was...
Silencio. Oh, and not to worry. Cassandra will immediately file the paperwork needed to grant you ownership of both the shop and the elf. On her way to Azkaban.
Thank you, Officer Singer.
Best of luck to you as the newest shop owner in Hogsmeade.
Penny, I have what I hope will be good news. Officer Singer confirmed that ownership of the shop has now transferred to me.
Oh, well, that is good news. Penny is so relieved. Penny had the most difficult time keeping the truth from you. Penny promises to work as hard as she can for such a kind new owner.
Penny, I found an item of clothing in the dungeon that I'd like to give you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Penny never thought she would be given clothing and become a free elf.
It's my pleasure. You deserve it.
Of course, Penny will be staying on and managing the shop for you.
Penny, you're free. You can do anything you've ever wanted to.
But all Penny has ever wanted to do is run a shop with a friend and sell to the villagers in Hogsmeade.
If that's what you want to do, Penny, then nothing would make me happier. I'm genuinely glad you'll be staying on.
Penny is too. All that's left is for you to choose a sign for your new shop, and Penny will take care of the rest.
I choose Cladwell and Brewster.
Excellent choice. Have a look outside.
Thank you. I shall work on collecting items for the shop's inventory. Oh, and Penny, we'll be closing the shop by 9 o'clock every night.
Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you? Oh, Penny will fetch a good price for what you'd like to sell. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
You have your reasons, but breaking into Alfred Lawley's home was...
Over here.
Alfred Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled. I shall pretend I never heard the rumours of your involvement. Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behaviour.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
I'm sure you had your reasons, but breaking into Alfred Lawley's home wasn't the smartest idea.
Revelio. No telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Levioso! Bombarda! Descendo! Levioso! Flipendo! At least now we know we're not alone here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Bombarda! Confringo! Accio!
We're here for a reason. I'd say your treatment was justified.
Wingardium Leviosa!
This room is taller than it looks. Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Accio! Potato! Stupefy! Flipendo! Confringo! Accio!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Accio! There's something here by the altar. Wingardium Leviosa!
What did you find?
Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look,
Revelio!
bones stacked oddly on either side of the
Accio! Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it.
Revelio.
I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Bombarda.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Descendo. Accio. Bombarda. Confringo.
I need to find a safe way across.
Accio. Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Defendo. Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Defendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Accio.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand's movement. It's not an easy spell to master. go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard. Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I tried.
Revelio. Accio. Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Accio. Defender. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Potato. Stupid. Descendo. Bombarda. Ontario. For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Fringo! Accio! Revelio!
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that... ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperio?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on.
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous. Sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go. Confringo! Flipendo! Potato! Confringo! Fringo! Glacis! Defender! Stupefy! Accio! Confringo! Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Defender. Confringo. You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperial on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
We've always looked out for each other, Ominous and I hope he knows that hasn't changed. How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way to the Vatican just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
Rather than not know what had to be done to get this ready. She thinks like Ominous. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Over here!
Kao svaka čast.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt.
Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Ljudi, to bi bilo sve za ovaj stream. Hvala svima gledali. Sad ćemo ga ugasiti i ne znam, možda ga upalimo još kasnije. A možda i sutra. Još ćemo. Tako da... Gledamo.